Hey there, welcome back to Damn Tasty Vegan. It's your friend Maria Rose. Today I'm doing a vegan grocery haul from Imperfect Foods. All of this was about $50 and this will last us about a week. They help prevent food waste by buying the produce that supermarkets and restaurants and things like that don't want to buy. So that's pretty cool. I love that about them. I'll put a link in the description and also in the comments. The link will give you 10% off, so make sure to check it out. Before this, they only sold produce and some like grains and beans and stuff like that. And now they've expanded to sell like vegan milks and vegan cheeses and plant-based meats and yogurts and tofu. So that's the positive side of it. The negative side is that they also started selling like cruelty-free, sustainable, free-range bullshit meat and dairy as well, which we all know that that's all bullshit and no animal wants to die no matter how they were raised. So I'm going to show you what I got for my weekly grocery haul. I love it because it's just delivered right to my door. Let's start with our leafy greens. So I always, every week, get some broccoli. I like to snack on broccoli, and I also like to put them in stir fries or just have it steamed on the side. To give yourself a better chance of eating produce throughout the week, make sure to rinse it and chop it up and keep it in the fridge nice and prepped like that. We got some kale. This looks beautiful. Big 2 batches of kale. We make green smoothies every morning. And then we always try to keep lettuce on hand. We got some beautiful red lettuce. I like to prep a salad at the beginning of the week and keep it in a large Tupperware with like shredded cabbage and carrot and sprouts. And then I have salad ready to go. And then another staple that I always get is potatoes. The guy on the cover of this looks pretty funky. He looks pretty excited to be a potato. Hey, I'm a potato. So potatoes are just a staple. I don't know what you want me to say about that. Some firm tofu, I like to always have that on hand because it's good to just throw in curries or make tacos out of it and bake it and make crispy tofu and put it on a Buddha bowl. Basically any way that you would use like chicken, you can use tofu. And then we got some lemons. Lemons are a great way to reduce your salt intake if you have problems with that where you need to reduce your salt intake. It's really good to flavor foods with lemon. Avocados. My husband is an avocado head. He has avocado toast probably every single day, so we always have to have so we always have to keep those on hand. I like to try out some new things once in a while, and this looked fun. I've never had this brand. It's called Daring, and it's just a plant-based chicken. There's very minimal ingredients, and it's just like water, soy, oil, salt, and spices. Got these pad see ew noodles. They're like big, fat, chunky rice noodles. They're really good at making stir fries. So what I'm probably gonna do with this is stir fry some tofu and broccoli and make like a nice sauce to go with this. Then we got this cute little butternut squash. Look at this little guy, he's so little. So this is the kind of produce that they sell, just kind of like misshapen. Taste amazing, they just look a little funky. Roast it and put it over like an Alfredo sauce. Speaking of creamy sauces, I got some cashew milk yogurt. I love cashew milk yogurt because it's so thick. I got plain and unsweetened because I like to use this to make creamy dishes like an Alfredo sauce, or I'll add it to a curry. Basically curries. I like them in curries. Another thing I'm excited about trying is this Miyoko's slices. This is farmhouse cheddar. Just they cultured oat milk and made a cheese out of it. Pretty cool. This makes a really, really good melty, delicious grilled cheese. I don't buy vegan cheese regularly because I've just kind of learned to not eat cheese. When I first went vegan, there weren't very many good vegan cheeses, and when I would eat them, they would just make me like depressed. Once all of these new vegan cheeses started getting on the market, they started blowing my mind, and now I'm like trying them out a little more now, but I just kind of learned to live without it and it was fine. But every once in a while, it's nice to kind of treat myself, have some vegan cheese and have some foods that I ate growing up. Then we got some little funky looking sweet potatoes. These are a staple of ours as well. I love to make this peanut sweet potato stew. I like to roast them or make sweet potato fries. Just a good staple to have. I love to have dairy-free sour cream on hand. Don't think I've tried this Forager brand, but I have tried the Kite Hill brand and I really like it. I love making tacos at least once a week, and tacos just taste so much better with sour cream on them. I also like to make mushroom stroganoff, and sour cream is a must for that dish. My mom used to make that with venison, and I remember always feeling guilty about eating deer when I was little. Like, oh, Bambi. It's not a surprise that I grew up and became vegan. Excited to try this milk too. I've seen people talking about this. It's called Not Milk. Actually, let's give it a try. Let me know in the comments below if you've tried this milk. Oh my gosh, it's so creamy. There's so many different flavors. It kind of reminds me of half and half. You can definitely taste a little bit of pineapple. Ooh, that like the aftertaste tastes like ice cream. I like the aftertaste of it. It's made up mainly of water and pea protein. It's full of vitamin D, calcium, and B12, which is cool. Just have a couple things left, you guys. You've been hanging out with me this whole time. How does it feel? All right, and we've got some apples. My favorite snack in the whole planet is apples with peanut butter. I love having that in the afternoon with a nice green tea. We also put apples in our green smoothies. I also love to put apples in my oatmeal with some raisins, oranges, and then a couple of onions. You guys know what to do with onions, right? Yeah, you can't start a dish without onions and garlic. So this is also a staple. So I will put a link below if you want to check Imperfect out. Let me know what you're excited about cooking this week. I'm excited about making these noodles. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and a lot of other channels you could be watching, and I really appreciate you hanging out with me. I will see you all in the next video. Thanks. Bye.